Now, I have so many author events that I'm going to this year, and of course, I'm going to take you guys along with me. Of course, we're going to be outside this year, and I'm so happy and grateful that I get to be outside this year. Hello guys, hi. My name is Briyanna Michelle and welcome to my channel. So if this is your first time here, you're actually in for a treat because I am doing a reintroduction as to who I am, what I like to do, and why I even got a YouTube channel in the first place, okay? So my name is Briyanna Michelle. I'm a Black romance author. I love romance of all kinds. Well, not all kinds. I do have a few favorites, and we'll get into that in another video. But I love romance, and I'm a romance author. And as long as the main characters are Black, I'm finna write it. So I'm gonna give you guys a little more information about me. I want to reintroduce myself. I have some new followers over here, some followers from my Instagram and my TikTok. Hey y'all, glad y'all came over here to join me. And I kind of want to just dive a little bit deeper into who I am. I am a professional yapper. Okay, I get paid to yap. I get paid to yap through my characters. I get paid to yap with readers. It's a really great lifestyle that I have here. So. Here I am. I'm so excited. Happy New Year, okay? I can't even believe that it's 2025. I have so many writing goals that I want to share with you today. My goals for YouTube, just everything. So let me shut up and get into it. I got my handy dandy iPad, and this is where I keep my notes so I can make sure that I'm on track and that my yapping is not going too off guard, okay? So, number one, I'm going to let you guys know how I got started as an author. So I first started writing on this pretty little app called Wattpad. I will forever love Wattpad. Wattpad was my first taste of putting my art out there and having people critique it in real time, okay? Because if you were a Wattpad girly, do you know the girlies used to act up? They used to act up in the comments, okay? Acting up in the comments, coming at your neck, okay? You think Goodreads is bad? Go look at them Wattpad comments. Okay, sometimes I like to go sign in back to my profile and look at my comments all over again and be like, ooh, they were eating you up. Now, some of the comments were great, but then some of the other comments was like, well, girl, you need to get back in the lab. And I was just a girl back then. I'm just a girl now, but I was also just a girl back then, and I just wanted to write a story. I didn't know much about writing a story. So let me get into what Wattpad is, just in case those who don't know will know. Okay, Wattpad is an app where readers can go on and they can write books. Okay, so I'm not sure when Wattpad first came out. I have no idea actually, but what I do know is that I got on Wattpad in 2012. I had just moved to a new city, and a friend that I made at the time had introduced me to the app. I had no idea that KU. I knew that Kindle. I knew that it existed, but I didn't know that you could read books on KU without having a Kindle. And I also just wasn't aware of there really being like Black authors on it. I don't know. I had no idea. I was reading I went from reading paperbacks in high school and middle school to reading ebooks. But to my knowledge, the only books that I was reading in e-form were on Wattpad. So I made my first book on Wattpad. It was called, I had 2 books on there. I did not finish them, so sorry to my people. But I had 2 books on there. The first book was called Beauty in the Eyes of the Beholder. It was a YA book, interracial YA. It was very cutesy, very cutesy. And then the other book was a paranormal book. It was I believe a werewolf and I think she was a witch. So that book was called The Broken Beta. If anybody cares, you are more than welcome to download Wattpad and read it if you want to, child. But and I don't know why it was called Broken Beta. I can't remember. But what I do remember is that the alpha and the beta were best friends, and their mates were twin sisters. So it was very cutesy. It's very cutesy. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and do something with that again. So that is how I got started. And then I graduated from high school. I went to college. I have a degree in English and creative writing. So, we are certified. Okay. You don't need a degree to write a book, but if you have a degree in English and creative writing, it will help you. It will help. So that's when I learned like the fundamentals of writing, grammar, story structure, just the whole shebang. I learned that in college. And I started writing my very first book called Find My Way Out of Darkness. To Find My Way Out of Darkness, that is out now. That is a rewrite. We've discovered this is a rewrite. And the original version was like an urban fiction. And I kind of just like got the idea. And at this time, like I wasn't telling people I wrote a book. I didn't tell nobody I wrote a book. I was also kind of like, I like took a break from reading on Wattpad, and then I started reading like paperbacks. But I wasn't really reading urban fiction at the time, and not for no reason. I just haven't read an urban fiction book in a while. But I then decided to write my own urban fiction book. Like now, girl, you should look back and probably read a couple more urban fiction books just to make sure you was on the right path, you know. But I digress. So I published my first book, 2021. Did not market that book. Had no idea how to tell people I even wrote a book. Didn't even know what marketing the book looked like. I just had no idea what was going on. I just knew that I wrote a book, and I thought that like, okay, you write a book, that's it. You write a book, that's not it. Not even close to being it. Okay. So from 2021 to 2023, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I got on Wattpad. I got on TikTok, on BookTok, Black BookTok, in 2021, and I was like, oh, it's a whole new world, you know, a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes over here. I found Black authors. I found urban fiction authors. I found contemporary romance authors. I found my people, and I was like, oh, this is what the girlies are doing. These are the people that are marketing books. But then I found the Black book talkers. I found Black readers, and I was like, oh, this is where my people are. Like, this is how I can create a social media presence. So I got on BookTok. I started introducing myself. I started interacting with content, and I really built my community on TikTok from 2021 till to this day. Listen, by the time this video come out, I don't know if TikTok ban is going to be in. I don't know if it's going to be in full effect. I don't know if we coming back. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna be really sad. I'm gonna be so sad if they take TikTok away. But that's not what this video is about. So anyway, now I was like, all right, in May of 2023, I decided, you know what, I'm going to take my book down from Amazon. I'm gonna add just like a couple of chapters. I'm gonna give it a facelift. It was just supposed to be a quick little process, but it was not quick at all. It actually turned out to being like 6 months of me rewriting, like scrapping the original idea for my book. So I scrapped all of that and I rewrote it and I turned it into the beautiful masterpiece that it is now. Okay, some people like it, some people hate it, but it is my baby. It is my book. Briyanna and Michaela, I love them, and it is the book that started everything. So I rebranded myself, or not even rebranded myself, but just branded myself as an author because I didn't have a brand prior to that. People in my life didn't even know that I really wrote a book until the book came out. So I branded myself as an author. I figured out like how I like to market my books, which is through dance. Okay. And I was like, you know what? We just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And I'm gonna make friends. Shout out to my people. Okay. I'm going to build community. I'm going to find other authors to glean from, to talk to kind of just find the people who are doing the same things that I'm doing, but build like genuine connections. So yeah, that is my author journey. As of right now, I have 6 books that are out. These are my babies. One of my books is a author content ebook. So it is like ready to post book marketing content for other authors, because again, I told y'all I went 2 years without marketing my book, had no idea what to do, how to do it, anything like that. So once I really found my groove and figured out the marketing style that works best for me, I, went back to grab my people. And now, we have the author content book. So I have 6 books out as of right now. Book 7, I literally just finished it today, so I'm excited. And we're working on book 8. When did I become this girl with all of these books? I have no idea. I feel like time is slipping away from me. That's how I feel. I really feel like time is slipping away. I really feel like time is slipping away from me. And not in a bad way, but it's just like one day I blinked and we have 6 books. I'm grateful. I'm happy. But yeah, this is my life. This is my life. So, I wanted to talk to you guys as to like why I started writing romance, right? Like there's so many different genres out here, and I chose to write about love. I honestly, I wrote about romance because I feel like I write Black romance because there is this misconception that Black romance is toxic, that it's struggle love, that it's ghetto, that it's all of these things that it's not. Because I don't mean to get preachy on y'all, but I'm gonna get preachy on y'all because love is patient and love is kind. Okay, in the books that I read about, in the books that I write, these are Black women being loved on by patient, kind, caring, not boastful, not jealous, not ridiculous men. Black men. Because primarily I'm reading 90% of Black romance, and the other 10% is POC romance. And well, the other 8% is POC romance, and then about 2% of white romance, because I particularly just like to be seen in my romance books, and there are not enough Black authors out here, so add me to the mix. But then also, like, I just feel like love makes the world go round. When people are loved on properly, they know how to operate in life. They know how to treat other people, and they know how to spread that love. So I just think that we need more romance books. If you ask me, there's not enough romance books out there. Yes, we got thousands of fantasy books. We got thousands of self-help books. We got thousands of horror, mystery, psychological thrillers, and all that jazz. And those eat. All of those books in those categories, they do eat. But romance is where I want to be. And romance is so fun because you can get into different subgenres of romance. I have romantic suspense / romantic thriller books. I have contemporary romance books. Like, we out here. I'm working on my first paranormal book is coming out. Like, there are so many great things that are happening in my life. Okay. So that is romance. My 2025 goals for this channel and my writing goals. So my writing goals, I want to write. When I looked at my editorial calendar, it was given 8 books. It was given I want to release 8 books this year. Now, technically, not release, but I want to write 8 books this year because 1 is a secret project. No, 2 are secret projects, but one of those secret projects is not coming out. And we will talk about that when that process actually gets started for me. So, in retrospect, it's really only 6 books that are coming out, unless I drop more like author resource ebooks, which I don't know, I might. So I have 6 books that I want to release. I'm working on book 1 and 2 right now. Well, book 1 is done. Book 1 and 2 are done, and I'm working on book 3 of the year right now. So very happy about that. Maybe I Love You. This is the cover. Donovan and Ivory, super cute. Sports romance. He is a golfer, a professional golfer. She's a wedding planner. The wedding planner who got left at the altar by her ex-girlfriend. I'm pushing myself as an author. I am writing diverse characters, and when I say diverse, I mean their insides, their heart, their personalities, their posture. Miss Ivory is my first LGBTQ plus community, my rainbow gang girls and guys and days. She is my first character that is of that community, so I'm very happy. Also nervous, but it's fine. We'll talk about that later. Because I'm going to take you guys along the process of me actually writing that. I've already started. So if you go back to some of my videos, I started that book in December, and right now it's January, and we're about like 70% done. But that 30%, I feel like it's going to be getting me. And then the other books, we'll talk about them as we go, because listen, I change my mind all the time. I want to release 6 books this year. It might happen. It might not happen. I don't know. Now, I have so many author events that I'm going to this year, and of course, I'm going to take you guys along with me. Of course, we're going to be outside this year, and I'm so happy and grateful that I get to be outside this year with my other author, my author bestie Blossom. I get to meet Bella this year in person. If you do not know, every Wednesday from 6 to 8 over here on YouTube, it's called Write With Me Wednesday. Me and my girl Bella J, we are writing. Okay, we're writing in real time on YouTube Live. So, those are my writing goals. Those are my writing goals for this year. My goals for my channel, I want to eventually start uploading videos twice a week. I have my videos planned out for the rest of the year. So I need y'all to interact, okay? I need y'all to interact on my videos. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to like. I need y'all to share because we need the algorithm to push this video out, okay? So I want to be monetized this year on YouTube. That is my top goal for this channel. My other goal is to find more readers and writers and authors who want to join this community. I want to bring their, so when I first got over here on authortube, and I typed in Black authors, I probably saw like 3, maybe 4 of them, maybe 5, maybe 5. And all of the 5 that I've seen, we are all mutuals. Hey y'all, but everybody else, where y'all at? So I want to encourage more writers and authors to join YouTube, to come over here because it's like 2% of us over here on YouTube. But that can change. I want to build more community over here. I really want to be a resource for other authors and writers. I want to just show y'all the ins and outs of being an indie author, being an author. And I want to just live my life. We're going to start a new segment over here called Girl, What You Doing? Ain't You Supposed to Be Writing, which I've started over on TikTok and Instagram. And it's basically me just showing you guys my life when I'm not being held hostage behind a laptop. Okay, so that'll be like lifestyle vlogs, whatever the case may be. Because it's Girl, What You Doing? Ain't You Supposed to Be Writing? Because that's how I feel like my readers feel when they see me doing something that's not surrounded by me writing, So I think that is it for today. Y'all know I tried to keep it brief. For y'all. But I was very, very excited to share. And I believe I already shared. Did I share my 2024 wrap up with y'all? Let me see. I don't think I shared my 2024 wrap up with y'all over here. Let me see. My last video prior to my vlog. Ooh, okay. I'm going to share very briefly, very quickly. I'm going to share my 2024 wrap up. Because I want to share. Okay, so my most read book was Find My Way Out of Darkness. This is the little stat. So I love these characters. Briyanna and Michaela, they started it all. They are my babies, and they got the ball rolling. Okay, so this is my most read book. And we got readers in the US, we got readers in the UK and in Canada and France and Australia and Germany and Mexico and in Spain. That's wild. What are you guys doing here? This is my most slept on book. I don't know. What the girls are waiting for, but Kendrick's and Phoenix, so that is a romantic thriller. I love this book down, and I am hoping, I'm praying that more people will read about them this year. Okay, Maybe I Need You. Here it is. It was my unexpected blessing. I did not expect that book to blow up the way that it did. It got me my first orange banner on Amazon. And I am a best-selling author, okay, in the top 100s. That is very hard to do. And Black and African American romance. Okay, we was in a couple categories. We made it to the top 100 in a couple categories, But the one I was really like patting myself on the back and saying thank you to my readers was the African American romance category. Okay, I was outside. I took y'all with me outside this year. Y'all, if this is your first time watching my video, please go back and look at my author vlogs. I went outside. I met readers. I've pretty much been outside all 2024, and I'm going to be outside even more in 2025. Okay, financial lessons. We, are 4-figure. I'm going to say almost. We're going to push the envelope and say I'm a 5-figure author because a lot of my sales from 2024, a good portion of my sales were cash, and I did not document that cash like I should have. So if you ask me, I'm a 5-figure author, and I love that for me. Okay, because to go from 2021 to 2023 to like barely making $100 that year to being a 5-figure author, the Lord is good, and I eat that. Okay, what else? YouTube. I was so consistent over here. Okay. I posted at least once a month. That was on my vision board last year to post once a month on YouTube. I did it. Okay. Sometimes I posted twice a week. I was over here. I was over here with y'all. I was over here with y'all. Y'all was over here with me. And I love y'all for that because y'all do not have to sit here and watch my videos. When I tell you, I appreciate everybody watching my videos. I appreciate everybody reading my books. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the love. Okay. Because you don't have to. You guys don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. So because you want to share my books, you want to share my videos, you want to watch them, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. I'm not going to cry, but I'm very grateful. Okay. Community. I built so much community. Being an author, like going into this industry, I have been really blessed to have met very helpful people, very helpful authors, very helpful readers. I have not had a bad experience being in this industry, praise him. Okay. All of the authors that I have met and have talked to, they become great resources for me. Okay. I'm able to slide into their DMs and ask them questions. They can slide into my DMs and ask me questions. Like, we're here. We are here. And I love that. I love that. So many of the book girlies have started events. I've been invited to events that, I never even thought I was going to be invited to. Like, so much has been happening. Okay. And I love that. So shout out to the community. Okay. 2024 was a really, really, really great year for me. And I can't wait to see what 2025 will bring. Yeah, it is amazing. And also, because I didn't tell y'all yet, I got nominated for an award. I got nominated for Best New Author, the Literary Gem Awards, hosted by K. Renee. Again, my name is being brought up in rooms that I have no idea. People are even thinking about me. People even see me or notice me. So you know what? 2024 was a very seen year for me. As someone who struggled with being seen a lot of her life, because trauma. The girlies are watching. Okay. And it feels really amazing to have all of my hard work pay off because I want this life real bad and I'm in it and I'm willing to put in the work to make it happen. So yes, those are all of the things. Ooh, one more thing. If you're still watching at this point, my January goals. We're going to bring that back. Okay. We're going to bring that back and I'm going to be sure to update y'all with my goals. And making sure I tell y'all my goals and then give y'all my recap. Okay. Because let's get into it. Okay. So my goals for January. January is not over yet. It's not over yet. One of my goals for January was to write and publish my author starter kit, which is a content book for authors. And I did that. I ate that and I did that because listen, that was my goal. I've had many conversations with a lot of authors who have been doing it way longer than I have. We've had multiple conversations about them having no idea how to market their books, not knowing where to start, not knowing what to say, not knowing what to do. And when you sign up to be an author, unfortunately, you have to, you're signing up to be the marketer. It doesn't feel right coming off my tongue, but you signed up to be the person that's going to market these books. Okay. And I wanted to make marketing books way easier for authors. And I did that, right? My other goal for January was to start a mentorship for writers. Y'all see my cheeks? Okay. So the writer to author mentorship is a mentorship where I will help a writer or author, no matter where they are on their journey of being an author, whether you are an author who wants to talk about marketing and you need to come up with a marketing strategy, or you are a writer who is working on her first book or her fifth book, or you are someone who just wants to pick my brain about all of the things and you don't necessarily want to write your book yet, but you have millions of questions. I have started a mentorship. I'm very excited to have done it. This has been something that's been on my heart for a very long time. I've had lots of questions about people or just people wanting to start their author journey themselves. So I've had lots of questions over the years and I finally decided to do it. I've been, fortunate enough to be able to help a few people along the way. And I decided to, start my own business, I guess. Yeah, start my own business. So if you are a writer or an author who needs a mentor / bestie to help you along the way, I'm going to put a link in the description box for you to get a free 15-minute consultation to see it will be a great fit for each other. Okay, my other goal was to finish my paranormal book. 24 Hours is the name of the book. So that was my other goal, to write that book, and I did that. And my other goal is to publish my YouTube video, 4 YouTube videos, and to finish writing my book, my last book, my 3rd book of the year. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and have a great and amazing day. Bye.